Hello, hello. I hope this works. I haven't really tested it before, so if you're here, say something in the chat so I know. Um, I'll check on my end. Let's see. I think we are live. Looks like it. Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Oh, I'm so glad people are here. Of course, as soon as I start, Sharpie is like, I need some attention, but I have backup treats just in case. Hello from St. Louis. Hello, Pennsylvania. Fun. Okay. I guess the backup treats are early today. Denmark. That's fun. More Pennsylvania. Okay, eat your treat and go. Eat your treat and go. Okay, that should buy me like 10 minutes. All right, so I think, hi, Bella's mom. Hi, Diane. Hi. Wow, there are a lot of people here. That's exciting. I didn't think anyone would show up. All right, so what I'm thinking we'll do today is I just have a couple things to ask you guys, and then we can get into questions or whatever and just kind of go from there. Does that sound good? Hopefully. Oh, Jolie, you didn't have to watch the dogs. You can still come here, Jolie, and be on stream. That's my sister. All right. So first I have a question because today I recorded a meal prep video and something went wrong with my phone. So like the cooking part went away. I have all the prep, like me mixing everything done. Would you still want to see it if like the grilling part wasn't there? Like, is it worth to even upload? I don't even know at this point. It would be a pretty short video, so I guess I could just, it wouldn't take that long to upload, but let me know if that's something you'd want to see just in case. I mean, I don't know. Yes, yes, sure. Okay. Hi, Dad Life. Thanks. Thanks for joining in. Yes, you would still want to see it. Okay, I'll edit it. It's not going to be very long at all, but it's like a quick like summary meal prep. So, then I will do that. Hi, Cindy. All right. So the other like fun announcement is today I'm officially 50 pounds down. Claps in the chat. I hit it this morning. Tomorrow's like, oh, their Sharpie's already done with this treat. I officially hit it this morning. Tomorrow's my weigh-in day, but I'm addicted to the scale. So I had to get on until I hit that 50. So I have another appointment coming up on the 10th of August. So we were supposed to, or I was supposed to lose between 18 and 20 pounds, I think, from my last appointment, June 28th. And they're like, you have 2 months to lose it. But my appointment is like a month and 10 days into August. Like that's not 2 months. So we'll see. I think I'm at 11 since that appointment. So we'll see what they say. I think I'm still on track, but who knows? But that's really all I had to like get out of the way. There's 16 people here. That is crazy. So I guess we can just get into questions or whatever you guys want to know. Now, again, I have to preface, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. So specifics, I can just tell you my experience, but I'm not giving medical advice here. But anything else is up for grabs, or if you want to know how my experience was with certain things, I'm all for it since there are a lot of people here. That's so fun. I kid you not, every time I go to record a video, the dogs start going crazy. Okay, let's see. All right, now we're gonna have to slow down. All right, first question. How did you make the decision between sleeve or bypass? Okay, so it was kind of up in the air when I went to go to my first visit. I was leaning more towards sleeve just because like my weight, it was high, obviously, but I wasn't like in the high threes or fours, which I know bypass would have been more beneficial. Um, so when I went in, my only concern was acid reflux because sometimes I would get it. Occasionally, when I would have like acidic things or like, something like that. But it wasn't like bad where I would have to take anything for it. So when I went in there, I asked him, I said, how bad is the acid reflux have to be in order for me not to get a sleeve? And he goes, if you don't take anything for it, don't worry about it. Um, he also said, I'm still young enough and he doesn't want to like reroute everything in there to do the bypass just in case something else were to go wrong down the line, God forbid. But uh, the brain fog is real, I swear. So he just said the sleeve was more than likely the best bet for me, and the acid reflux should not be a big deal. So hopefully that answers that. It's basically the doctor picked for me. I said, "You're the doctor, you know what's best." How did the taste of caffeine go? I didn't drink it yet. It's still chilling in the fridge. Probably gonna save. I bought a tea from Woodman's today. That has some caffeine in it, and I've been caffeine free basically. I've had a green tea here and there, but not doctor's orders, personal orders. I would get really, really bad migraines. Pre-surgery, I was like addicted to caffeine. It was not fun. So when I had to cut it out for surgery, I was like, I'm staying off of it as much as I can. So, and I've been fine. I don't need the energy from it. How are your clothes fitting lately? They are loose. I can kind of show you. This is like the video or the shirt I do my videos with when okay, they're fighting over treats. When I bought this, I could not button it up like at all. And now I can do this. So yeah, clothes are fitting very loose. I'm not buying, well, I am buying some clothes here and there, but nothing crazy. It's got to be on clearance because I'm a cheap ass. So, you know. Okay. How many weeks post-op should you take off? Well, it really depends on what you do, I would say. Jolie has clothes for me. Yes, I'm going to raid my little sister's raid my little sister's closet. So I took off 2 weeks. Now, I have a desk job. You're sitting at my desk, like you're propped up on my work. My work laptop's right here, but I swapped it out. So I took off 2 weeks. You definitely need one. Now, that second week, and if you go back and watch my vlogs, I don't know what they're titled. The second week, I felt fine. Like physically, I felt fine. I could drive. I could walk around for an extended amount of time. The reason why I took 2 weeks off because it was that first week that I had to get all my protein in and try to get my water in. So I knew if I were focused on work, I would not be drinking water. Speak a bit, I'm behind today. I would not be focusing on water and protein if I had to pay attention to my work computer because I don't get like free time at work. Like I literally have to be paying attention to things or working on things. So I knew I needed that second week off right away. Physically, I could have worked that week. Mentally, no way, no shot. So for me, it was 2. If you have a physical job, I still got winded, like, or tired, like that first whole month. So it's up to you. I would talk to your doctor and see what they recommend based on what kind of job you have. Okay, let's see. Need puree ideas for breakfast. Getting sick of eggs and a protein shake. I was allowed oatmeal. I don't know if that's on your plan, but I was allowed oatmeal and yogurt in my puree stage. Like, obviously, I had to thin it down and blend it. So that could be something if you ask your nutritionist or your surgeon if that's okay. But it was something I was allowed. Again, that's like a difference with the surgeons because all of our pre and post op things are so crazy different. But that's another idea. Is it hard to take your meds like swelling right after surgery? Um, a little bit. I didn't have to take the only pills I took Well, the first week I took nothing, doctor's orders. The second week I had to start my multivitamin and my Pepsid, and my Pepsids are like super, super tiny, um, like so teeny, teeny, tiny. So those weren't that bad. When I had to start taking my multivitamin, like the swallowable one, at 5 weeks, it was a little difficult getting used to it, but eventually you go back to being normal. Now I can down them pretty quickly. Let's see. Since it's been 3 months, have you noticed any hair loss or thinning? Honestly, today was kind of the first day I noticed a little bit more shedding in the shower. Um, you can kind of see, like if I pull back here, maybe you can see a little bit right in here, but I have so much hair. So once I really notice it thinning out, I'm definitely going to get it cut, but it's so long right now. So each like stray hair is like annoying and a mile long. So I would say a tiny bit, but nothing drastic. I was a shedder anyway before, so it's right now it's not anything new, but today I noticed maybe it was a little tiny bit more than normal. Um, okay. Oh, Bella's mom question was in two parts. You take a certain medication right now. Yeah, I would definitely ask your doctor if you need to take it, like, throughout the whole time, like, right after surgery might be a little bit difficult, or if you can crush it up. I bought a pill crusher because I thought it would help. For me, it didn't, but it could for you if need be. Mm. How to deal with negative comments from friends, coworkers, family. Well, I didn't tell. Well, I don't have I don't have friends really. My family was supportive. I didn't need to worry about that. Coworkers, well, I'll backtrack. Coworkers, I didn't really tell anyone besides my bosses. We work from home now, so I took vacation and everyone just thought I was on vacation. And I've since then told a couple more people and they've been supportive. I did get I don't want to say negative. It was more my dad was kind of like, "Why are you doing that?" kind of a thing, and I'm like, "Because I want to be healthy and I want to live longer." So once I explained everything, he was like, "Okay," but he like gets grossed out by like everything. So I haven't really had any negative comments. Like with all the thing, like all the TikToks and the reels or whatever that where people say like people have told them, "Oh, you took the easy way out." No one has literally ever said that to me ever. Like, not once, and I don't shut up about having surgery, so if I come across that, I will let you know, but if they have an issue with it, that's on them. You do you, and don't worry about it. Okay, eating out. How do you avoid added sugars in dishes? I accidentally had sugar and had a bad reaction, hoping to avoid this moving forward. Do you ask the waiter, waitress, or other suggestions? The waiter and waitress probably will not know. Um, I've only been out to chain places, so all of those places have their menus and nutrition on their website. So when I went to Chili's, I like scoured the menu, scoured the nutrition things, was like comparing, contrasting what had sugar, what had, whatever. Um, so always check their apps or their websites. If you're not sure, you can ask, but I doubt that they would know if something had sugar in it because really all the hidden sugars and stuff will be in sauces or anything. And when in doubt, stick with the protein that's not fried or, coated in something. And vegetables. And there shouldn't be any hidden sugars in that. I mean, don't quote me on that, but that would be something I would look for sure is checking the websites for everything before I go anywhere. If it's like a home, like a mom and pop shop where they don't have that, then I would ask them. Um, but so far, I've only gone to like chain places. Regina asks, when was your first stall? 2 weeks post op. So I had my 3 week stall, whatever they call it. I stalled at 2 weeks and I stalled for the whole entire week. Um, and I think it was because I dropped so much in my pre-op diet. I think I dropped 11 pounds. Um, and then my first week, I think I dropped 10 pounds. I can't remember. It was like 21 total, I think. Um, but I think because of that first week counted I don't know, the pre-op count is my first week. I'm rambling. I started on the second week, or I stalled on the second week. Um, but everyone stalls. It's normal, especially right after surgery. When does the brain fog go away? I have no idea. I have no idea. It still happens to me. Do you think it's because we're on such small calories? No, because I'm between 900 calories now, and I still get the brain fog. So I don't know what it would be. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not hydrated enough today. That could be it. All right, 7 weeks post-op, and you still have issues with brain fog. Yeah. No, what am I, 13, 14? Yeah, it gets better, but sometimes I'm like talking, I'm like, when did I even start that sentence? Did temperature matter in pain with water or drinks at first post-op for you? I didn't have any issues with temperature. I prefer cold drinks. I did before, I still do. So like before surgery, I told my mom, I said, if my new stomach will not handle cold drinks, I'm gonna be so mad. But luckily that works. It works for me. But I know a lot of people do suffer with that and also suffer just getting regular water in. So if you have surgery and you notice that you can't keep regular water down, try something with the flavor packet in it, and that should help. I've seen that help other people, I should say. Let's see. For pureed foods, our nutritionist gave us a lot of recipes with cottage cheese, ricotta, and Greek yogurt. I would just Google recipes with those. Yes, Greek yogurt and Mio water enhancers are good. Yes, great suggestions. Yeah, pureed, I think I did. I think I have a video on purees. I did the ricotta bake that everyone makes, buffalo chicken, which is my favorite. Um, so yes, all good ideas for purees. Have you had a bad day of eating, like craving and gave in? If not, how do you get past the crave or binge? I don't think I've had a bad day. I've had a high calorie day. There was one day I was just like super, super hungry. And the day last week when I went to the lake house, I had like 1,000 calories. So I wouldn't necessarily call that a bad day. Um, I have had cravings. The binge, you can't because there's just no room. If you eat too much, it's going to come back up. At least in my case, that's only happened to me once, and it wasn't even with anything good. Like it was chicken, so I just ate it too fast, and I don't think too much, but too fast, and it was not fun. Um, but how do I get past the cravings? So I will either try to drink something to like sweet if I'm craving sweet things, or I would have like a sugar-free popsicle. Um, I've kind of been off those the past couple weeks just because there are a lot of carbs in it. And I'm not like the carb police, but ever since I talked to my nutritionist and she said under 50 carbs, um, I've had to kind of cut out my favorite things for right now, but I'm still getting in a bunch of food, so that is good. Um, but yeah, try to find something that's just healthy. You have to go in knowing that you're not going to be able to eat what you want. Like, sure, I want McDonald's and Burger King and all that. All that sounds good, but you just you got to stay focused, especially early on, or else, why'd you go through surgery just to eat? Just to binge. Um, let's see. For my 2-week pre-op liquid diet, I've noticed they want me to drink broth soups. Is that different for everyone? I've watched your videos and noticed you had vegetables and salad. Yes, it's different for everyone. Um, I was allowed 2 to 3 protein drinks, and then I could have a certain list of vegetables. It wasn't all vegetables. Um, I could have like lettuce and cucumbers and like kind of like vegetables like that, but I could not have fats in my dressing. I had to use those Walden Farms dressing. They're gross, but it was something. But yes, everyone's is different. Some people have to do straight clear liquids. Some people have to do full liquids, which are like protein drinks. Um, but yeah, it's crazy. And some people don't even have to do a pre-op diet. That's what I was shocked by, are like the people that or they go on like a one-day pre-op diet. I'm like, "Why do I have to do this for 10 days and other people don't have to do it at all?" Like, what is that? But yeah, everyone's is different, but stick with what your doctor recommended for you. Lorraine, what scale do you recommend? I have the Fit Index scale, and it should be in my Amazon shop storefront thing below. I think it's like $20, and then you download the app that goes with it. It tells you like your weight, your BMI, which I don't love, but it's there. Like your body fat, um, how much water you have. Like it, there's like 10 different things that it breaks down for you, but definitely recommend that scale. How do you keep up with your water intake? I have a hard time getting my water in. From Liz. Okay, so first I literally take this. I have two because I'm extra. The white one is for regular water, and this is for like teas or flavored things. Um, so this is next to me at all times. Like even if I run to the store, I'm taking it in and I throw it in the cart. Today I'm behind. I had an appointment. I do permanent makeup on the side, so I had an appointment this morning, and then she didn't show, which is fine. She slept in. So we rescheduled that, but that whole time I was like trying to like get in touch with her to see if she was coming or not, and I for an hour I didn't take a drink of water. And then I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm so behind now." So, I also set I don't use the Berry Tastic for food tracking, but I do use it for reminders. So I have set up actually I can probably show you on my phone. Let me see if I can pull it up. I have it set for all my snacks, all my meals, and water. So I don't know if it's going to show. Oh, I have an extra light on. No, it's not going to show. Dang it. Anyway, it's like 100 little reminder boxes. Oh, you can kind of see it. There we go. Those are all my water reminders. So every 15 minutes between what is it, 7 and 10 and 9, I think, it goes off every 15 minutes, annoying me to drink water. And it helps. And then I have like my vitamin reminders and then all my meals set up. So it just keeps going off every day, but that's what you have to do to like make sure you get it in for sure. What food tracking app do you use? So I use the Lose It app. It's like this little orange one right here. It's like a little orange scale. I like it because one, I can create recipes in there. So if I do a recipe or a meal prep video, I like type in my recipe on that. I divide by how many servings I'm getting out of it, and it'll break down exactly what my one serving is. So I like it for that. It also has like a bunch of different food items in there. So like if I did go to McDonald's, I can do a cheeseburger with no bun and it'll come up. Like the no bun will automatically be taken off. So that's good. That's why I like that one. Every other one I've used kind of is bad. So that's why I keep going back to that one. Things you wish you knew before surgery. This is an interesting question because I already knew a lot going in just because I've been so paranoid about surgery that I needed to know everything. And a lot of that has to do with my anxiety. Um, I was more paranoid about what's going to happen. What's the room going to look like? What am I going to, how's it going to feel? So I literally watched every YouTube video, every article I could read, I read, everything under the sun. If it's on YouTube, I've watched it, or if it's on the internet, I've read it. So there wasn't like a ton that I didn't know. I guess one thing would be how tired I was probably that first month. Especially after going back to work, I would like finish work and have to go take a nap just because sitting here, even though I'm not physically doing anything, just that low amount of calories just takes it out of you. Even during pre-op, when I was only getting, I don't even think 500 calories with my protein shakes and my vegetables or my salad or whatever. I was trying to cut the grass and I had to do I could only do half because I didn't have the energy to do the rest of it. Um, so yeah, the tiredness, and then also even just like the other day, my mom was helping me pull weeds in the backyard. Even the bending up and down, I still get lightheaded pretty quick, and I'm like, I have to sit down. So the tiredness, I guess, was not something that people talked about after, um, especially like 3 months out. Like I thought I'd be good to go, but that's definitely the one thing. Not that I could change it, like, I would still take surgery any day, but just something to keep in mind. Regina, I drink lemonade sugar-free when I crave sweets. Yes, that's very actually, that's what's in here. I have half, green tea, diet green tea with that's decaf, and then half lemonade, a lemonade packet. How much water can you drink now at one time? I can get a good couple swigs in, like, probably 2 or 3 ounces and, a gulp, and then I kinda have to wait a little bit. One of these tumblers, which is 24 ounces, I can get down in like 2-ish hours if I'm concentrating on it. If not, it probably takes me like closer to 3 hours. What snacks do I eat? So I try not to actually snack. I do the 5 to 6 little tiny meals a day. Um, so, like, a quick rundown of my day would be, I wake up and I have a protein drink, whether it's by itself or with, decaf coffee, like, mixed in, or I'll do the strawberry Fairlife, blended with ice. Those are, like, my 3 kinda that I rotate between. Usually so that's, like, at, like, 6:30. 9:30, I have either an egg or a yogurt. And then I try to eat every like 2 to 3 hours. So then I'll do for lunch, I guess you would call it, I'll do like a wasa cracker. They're like the thin and light wasa crackers with lunch meat, cheese, a little bit of mayo, and a lot of mustard because that is, I guess, my thing after surgery. I didn't, my taste buds didn't change like to hate things. Like I like mustard like 100 times more now. Um, so that's like my 3rd meal. Then I'll do like my little charcuterie plate with some cheese and some turkey, pepperoni. And then my 5th meal will be whatever I meal prep basically. Um, so a meat and some sort of a veggie. What was the I don't even remember the Oh, what's so yeah, so I try not to eat snacks. I did buy some um what did I buy? Oh, like Quest chips, but I would just use that as like a meal. Um, would you add friends on Lose It? Yeah, just message me. I don't even know how you do that. But yeah, I would add people for sure. Can you do that? Oh, social messages? I'll figure out how to do that and I'll put it if you're do you have Instagram? That would be the easiest way to figure that one out. Christine, thank you for coming. See you later. Yeah, if you have Instagram, just message me and we'll figure out how to. If anyone else wants to be added, for sure. I have no issues with that. I track every day. Okay, let's see. Devin, my nutritionist recommended I only eat 2 to 3 meals a day and only being able to get in 2 to 2.5 ounces. I can't get in enough protein. It's frustrating, but does yours allow more smaller meals and snacks? So yeah, my nutritionist is 5 to 6 small. I can't talk. How far out are you? I guess would be the first question. Because my intake right now is between, depending on what it is, 3 to 4 ounces, and then I do like 5, maybe 6 meals a day if I'm extra hungry. Um, Are you drinking protein? Yeah, I guess it would depend. If you're at least getting 2 protein drinks in, that should be enough, but if you're down to 1, I could see maybe that could be an issue. Um, but if she doesn't allow it and you're not meeting your goal, I would ask her. I'd be like, how do you expect me to do how do you expect me to do this? Herm, any interest in dating 3? You're too far away. Cincinnati's too far away. I'm all the way in Illinois. All right, Nina, how do you know when you are full? Okay, I get hiccups. I hate it. I hate it. Because I'll be like enjoying something and I hiccup and I go, I'm done. Why do I have to be done? Sometimes I'll get a runny nose. Sometimes, yeah, I kind of get all of them a little bit. I guess it depends what I'm eating. Um, but yeah, my full sign is there's my drink water reminder. Um, yeah, at first I wasn't sure what my sign was, but once you start eating real food, you're like, okay, there's my hiccup. I'm done. Dang it. And I won't take one more bite because I know it'll make me feel icky. All right, Cindy, do you buy Fairlife online? Nope. Can't seem to find it. Okay, so Cindy, what you have to do, you have to, do you have Sam's or Costco? Because that's where I buy them. And you have to check the app. Literally, Sharpie, you're fine, buddy. You have to check the app like every day to see when they're in stock. Because once I went to Sam's Club and they had nothing, the next day I checked the app, they had everything back in stock. I added it to my cart and did a pickup because I was not messing around. Um, it's just the name. Once they're there, they like vanish. And then, so like when the strawberry ones came back in at Sam's Club, I bought two because I'm not gonna just buy one. Like, yeah, it's expensive, but I'd rather have them than not. So I've been stocked up for I think 4 or 5 weeks now. Um, and I haven't had to buy any, but I'm starting to get low. So eventually I'll have to go on the Fairlife hunt, but definitely check the app and take advantage. Like if you have Sam's, take advantage of the pickup because it's super easy. Like I have a Sam's Club like 5 minutes from me. So um, it's not, it's not, yeah, Amazon does have Fairlife, but usually they jack up the prices. Because my sister liked the vanilla ones and they were out everywhere. I think a pack at Costco or Sam's is like 20 something dollars. They were like 30 or $40 on Amazon. It's like the people that buy them in bulk and then resell them for extra money. It's stupid. I don't like them. But yeah, check the apps, refresh, check daily, and pick it up as soon as you can because they go quick. Um, all right. Oh, Devin just said she's 6 weeks post. Yeah, you're still pretty early on. Um, I would ask your nutritionist if she will only let you have three small meals. She's got to give you give you more of an answer, I think. But two protein takes should get you pretty close. Okay, I think I skipped some. Hang on. I've heard some people have low potassium dehydration and end up in the hospital. How do you avoid? I don't know about the low potassium. I haven't heard that. The dehydration for sure I've heard. Um, um, yeah, so the first week, that's what I was most nervous about was becoming dehydrated because my mom stayed with me to help with the dogs for like the first couple days. Um, but after like the third day, or no, she was probably there 4 or 5 days. After the fourth or fifth day, when I kind of felt better and could take care of them, um, I was on my own. So I'm like, okay, if I get dehydrated, like I still don't want to drive. Like I need to make sure. So the way that my nutritionist laid it out for me was I needed to get to 64 ounces by the end of the first week. Like obviously the day you come home, you're not drinking 64 ounces of liquid. So day one in the hospital, I don't know what I got because I wasn't paying attention. Day two, I did 20 ounces. Day three, I did 30 ounces, and I got it up to 64 by the last day. Um, so yeah, you just have to sip. Yep, Marcy, yes. Just sip as much as you can. The minimum is, at least for mine, was 48 ounces. And then obviously you want to get to 64, but as long as those first couple weeks when it's hard to drink and you burp literally after every sip, um, 48 I did for a little bit there. But yeah, just little sips throughout the day. You should be fine. And if you don't feel fine and you think something's wrong, call your center. They should have no issues getting you in and getting some fluids. Like that's their number one priority. So if you do feel kind of like you don't feel normal, I would definitely give them a call and they'll get you some fluids. Have you bought new clothes since your surgery? Are you waiting a little bit? Okay, so I'm a cheapo. So I hate buying I hate buying things regular price. So even before, I had like a small stash of smaller clothes from 2019 when I tried to lose weight on my own. I got down to basically the size I am now. Um, it took me like 9 months, blah blah blah. If you've heard me ramble about this before, I'm sorry. So what I do every time I go to a store and I just kind of peruse the clearance racks. Like I'm not looking for anything crazy. I'm looking for plain shirts, anything I could pair with. I could throw under this and wear a flannel or whatever. Um, if it's like $3 or $4 and I think it's cute enough, I buy it. So yes, I bought new clothes. I bought mediums that don't fit me yet. I bought larges that kind of fit me. As long as it's on clearance and I think it's cute, I will pick it up then and there because I don't want to have to have my clothes be so loose and then need to go buy a whole new wardrobe and spend like $300 at once. So if I just spend a couple bucks, here and there, I have a decently sized wardrobe that I can kind of flow into when the time comes. So, yes, I bought new clothes, but not like anything fancy. Just your basics when they're cheap. Um, all right, let's see. Oh, you gonna check the Fairlife after this? Yes, definitely go check the Fairlife. Um, all right. Yes, everyone. Thank you for being there's 27 people here. That's crazy. Okay, how big of a portion can you eat now compared to the beginning? So I'm eating like 3 to 4 ounces, depending on what it is. I can't eat a whole yogurt that's like 5 ounces with some granola on it. So it's probably closer to 6-ish ounces. Um, but anything more than that is no. Like meat is usually 2 ounces. Veggies, I can get away with an ounce, maybe an ounce and a half with, along with meat. Um, Definitely bigger than before. But I would think still pretty small. Like right now I have like those throwaway little dessert plates and it probably fills up half of that plate. So nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. All right, I think I'm caught up. Anything else? This has been fun. Is this helpful? Like, I don't even know if me rambling for 40 minutes is helpful. 12 days post, congrats on your surgery. Do you think being able to drink 11 ounces of vegetable juice in 5 minutes is too much? Okay, again, I'm not a doctor. I don't think I could drink that much in 5 minutes. Um, if you're concerned, I would ask your doctor. But it's also liquid, so I guess it goes through a little bit faster than food would be different, but yeah, just take it easy. There's no reason to drink 11 ounces in 5 minutes. Like you got all day to get your 64 in. What are your no foods? I don't have any no foods. Like foods that don't agree with me. Nothing has not agreed with me. Um, right now, the only thing I'm not eating is bread, pasta, rice, things like that, per my guidelines. But everything else, and sugar, desserts, and obviously stuff like that. But yeah, I haven't. What have you eaten that your stomach? Yeah, I haven't had anything that my stomach couldn't handle. The things that people scared me about were steak, oatmeal, chicken, and I've had all of those, and they've all sat fine. You just can't, obviously you can't overdo it. So I just take small bites. I chew, 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 and I have not had any issues. I can't say that's for everyone, but for me, that's been my case. Very helpful at your beginning the process. That's great. Hopefully, I mean, I'll try to do these more often because I would like everyone to kind of get to know each other. That would be fun, right? And we can all chat and cheer each other on for surgery. You had steak and it was totally fine, just lean cuts. Yeah, I wasn't gonna have like I don't even know what a fatty steak would be called or whatever, but like just don't overdo it. You'll be fine. Or at least I'm fine. Um, I was eating sugar-free Jello for the pre-op. Afterwards, it was so sweet. Oh, I think of it. Oh, do your taste buds change after surgery? I didn't get the so fatty equals yum. Yeah, that's true. Fatty is yummier, but not in our teeny tiny tummies. I I still have Jello in my fridge. I bought way too much Jello. I cannot even stomach that. I guess that's my no food, sugar-free Jello. I'm over it. Yeah, I didn't have the sweet thing happen to me either. Because I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna hate all my protein shakes. I'm gonna hate all of it." No, they're still fine. I can still do it. Um, it would be awesome to yeah, I'm gonna try to do I don't know how to do it, like a community tab. I think it's possible. I don't know if I have to reach 1,000 subs in order to get that. There's like a lot of things I can't do. Um, until I hit 1,000 subs, which I'm not even close to. But hopefully a community tab is one of them. I think I have to mess with the settings, but because then I can make a post and we can chat underneath it. I bought way too much Jello too. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm like, I'll have a sugar-free Jello every day. No, I had one and I was like, I'm done. I am done. Okay. Can you have carbonated drinks now? No. I think technically I could, um, not according to my doctor or anything like that. I choose not to, because I don't want to deal with the bubbles. I did take a sip of my dad's Diet Pepsi. We went to the movie theater just to get the taste, but it was pretty flat. It was gross. Um, how quickly were you able to hit your liquid goals? I'm struggling. Actually, protein too. It took me to the end of the first week to get 64 just in clears. And then when I had to add protein on top of the clears, I dropped back down to 48 ounces for I think a week or so. And then I kind of got back in. But now, like, obviously, I'm behind today. So I have to keep drinking like all night. But as long as you're taking sips every like 10 minutes or so, you should be fine. And protein, once you're able to eat like meats and everything, um, like I haven't even let me look at my lose it today. I haven't even eaten that much today. And I'm at 78 grams of protein. And technically I could still have another meal. Because I'm only at 700 calories. But yeah, once you get the meat and the like, if you can have yogurt and all that kind of stuff, your protein should bump up. The flays are just, yeah, the flays are just a better option. Um, thanks for coming here and watching the live. I'm excited that people are here and want to talk. Um, yes. Okay. So that's a good, Regina. Thank you for mentioning that. We need to share others' weight loss journeys. I want to have other people on here. Like that's like end goal. I don't know how I would do that. I'd have to figure out like the logistics of it. The first person I'm going to get on here is and if you don't have a bariatric buddy, we need to like pair some people up. So this is how I met my bariatric bestie. I don't know if she's watching. She said she was going to. Ashley, if you're not here, you're in trouble. Um, we right before surgery, we had to go to like a group class, and obviously everything has been like COVID safe. So like all of our nutrition classes were online and virtual. Well, for whatever reason, this very last class, we had to go to the facility. To I don't even know what it was for. Like we didn't even do anything. The surgeon just wanted to check in with us and he kind of went over surgery day. So we're all in there and we didn't know at the time um, if it was like random people or what was the deal. But once we all sat down, it was like we were all scheduled for surgery that same week. So Ashley was like on the other side. It would be like a meet cute if she was a boy and single. Like that's what this would be. um, so we had surgery the same day at the same center. Hers was an hour before me. So when we figured that that's what was going on, we traded numbers and been bariatric besties ever since. So It's been so helpful. Yeah, there you go. Put your days in and see if you can find someone and like trade info or Instagram handles or something. Because having someone to go back and forth with has been the most amazing thing. So that's how I met my bariatric bestie. It was happenstance, and like even after our surgery, we were on opposite ends of the floor. So we would like walk around the hall together, and then she like wandered into my room for like an hour at one point, and her nurse, I guess, panicked because she was missing from her room, and she didn't tell them that she was coming to my room. And eventually, she found her. She's like, "What are you doing over here?" This was pretty funny. This has been so helpful. I had VSG on July 20th. Full liquids right now. Good. I'm glad you're doing well. Getting through the thick of it. It gets easier every day. I need it. Okay, yeah. So anyone else, August 29th, let sunshine, or even close. It doesn't have to be the same day. I had the I don't even know how dual dent switch, and my sister had VSG. However, her surgery was 3 years ago, and that's good that you have someone that's kind of in, even though it's not the same surgery, it's still the same process. Um, I knew you were nervous. No, yeah, I was, Cindy. I know. Oh yeah, go follow. If you're not following Ashley, her handle is Crashtastic Voyage. I'm following her, so if you just start typing crash, she should show up. Go follow her. She's literally melting. I saw her last Monday. I'm like, you're disappearing. So I'm 225 and 5'2". Started my liquids a week earlier than required with the hope to lose a little more. Yeah, that's like one, I wouldn't say regret I have, was that I didn't really lose a ton before surgery. Like, because my highest, well, I know I was higher than 310, but documented was 310. And my surgery weight, they counted as 306. So that's not that much of a difference. So I wish, I wish I would have tried a little bit more. I think I was just enjoying the last couple weeks of a big stomach. Um, is sleeping on your stomach comfortable now since surgery? I know it's not the best position. So I am a stomach sleeper. I'm a side sleeper. I had to like prop myself up with like pillows the first week or two. But when I went to get my staples out, I asked her, I said, when can I start sleeping on my stomach? And she told me right away. She said it probably wouldn't. I can't find Crashtastic other things here. I'll type it in chat. Hang on. It's hopefully she doesn't care. I don't think she cares. Crash. That's her handle. The stomach. Yeah, the nurse practitioner said after a week I could, like, she didn't like full on recommend it, but she said it probably wouldn't hurt. I waited another week, and now I have no issues. I've never felt the stomach pain like ever. So hopefully it doesn't screw it up. I don't think so. I've been sleeping on my stomach for at this point 2 months. So okay, Monica had gastric bypass October 7th, 2019. Alma got sleep 728. Still fresh post-op. So much I've done. Wait, what's today? Oh yeah, you're a couple days out. It'll get better. Day 3, and 3 was the worst for me. After that, it gets better. So congrats on your surgery. Hopefully you start feeling better soon. 2 months post-op, and in the last 2 weeks or so. Yeah, yep. Slipping on the stomach should be fine. I appreciate your videos so much. I had VSU July 14th. Found your channel before surgery. It helped me so much. Thank you. I am a big sister. I don't know if my sister's still here, but I have 3 little sisters. That's so funny. But yes, I'm definitely big sister vibes for sure. All my life. Yeah, I wanted to make video. Oh, there's Jolie, the best big sister. And Jolie has 3 big sisters. So that's pretty good. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, I wanted to make videos because all the ones that I watched were helpful, but they were all from like 4 years ago. So I'm like, where's the new, where are the new people documenting? And there are a couple here and there, but like no one really was documenting it the way I wanted to document it. Like the sit down chats are fine, but like I want to see things. Like, I don't know. A lot of the newer ones were just like this. They sat down and recorded like and talked about their whole surgery day, which is fine, but I visually want to see surgery. Like I visually want to see it. Not the actual surgery, but the aftermath. Um all right, Cindy had VSG 712. Oh yeah, Cindy kind of lives close to me. We should do a Chicagoland meetup because there's a bunch of people around here. Thank you, Bella's mom. That's very sweet. Um, did someone ask about, hold on, acid reflux, Louisiana honey? Is anyone being suffered with acid reflux? If I recline completely, I did your doctor give you anything to prevent that? Because mine gave me a prescription that I've been on for like 3 months at this point. It's just like Pepsid is basically what it is. But I know other people take omeprazole. Um, and also my nutritionist said if you eat, like wait a little bit before you recline, or even if you drink, because that could make it come back up too. Um, yeah, Liz takes omeprazole every day. Yeah. Asha, thanks for watching. I like watching your videos. I had VSG on 421. You're very close to me. Only a couple days more. That's fun. Diane's having VSG tomorrow. Good luck. You have to let us know how it goes for sure. I don't know how often we should do these. Like, how often do you want to get together and talk? Because it's almost 7 o'clock already. Oh my gosh. This is what I that is what I appreciate that you're. Oh yeah, I'm doing the videos. Yeah, in the now. Yeah. Yes, everyone say good luck to Diane. That's so fun. I take over the counter Pepsid Complete. Yeah, I don't know what my Pepsids are. Um, like I don't know if it's the Complete versus something else, but I guess if it keeps up, I would definitely ask your surgeon if there's anything else that they can do for you. Are you finding those channels from years? Oh, from years ago are now keto. Do you think you'll go there? I don't want to do keto. I like aspects of it, and I've done it in the past. I just don't want that much fat. I don't want to consume that much fat personally, and I like carbs. So I think I'm gonna stick to low carb. Um, right now, obviously, I'm doing under 50. I think eventually, once I don't know what normal is going to be or when that is going to be. Um, but I'll probably be from like 50 to 75, somewhere in that range, just so I can like. And also, when I say I'm counting carbs, I am not counting net carbs. I have to count full carbs. So something to keep in mind. That was like a big no-no from the nutritionist was you cannot count net carbs. Um, I will try to save this live if it lets me. I think that was an option. I think I clicked save. So yes, this will be saved for sure. So no, I don't think I'll go full on keto, but definitely low carb. Mm, yes, you'll be fine, Diane. It's going to be great. That's what I'm thinking, staying at 50 to 75. Yeah, I'm not scared of fat, but like I don't want to sit here and eat bacon. What is net carb? So net carb is so say you have a low carb tortilla, right? That's like marketed as low carb. It's like 4 net carbs. Well, let's do 5s because I'm bad at math. 5 net carbs. So say the total carbs on that is 15. So like there's 15 carbs in this one tiny tortilla, but it has 10 grams of fiber. You take fiber minus the total carbs and you get 5 net carbs. So I would have to count the 15 carbs, but some people would only count the 5. Um, okay, now both dogs are here and want to say hi. Here we go. You say hi. Is that good enough? I know I've been talking. So that's what a net carb is. But I just lost my train of thought again. Yeah, I have to count full I have to count full carbs. I don't know how long that is for. I'm gonna ask that next time I go in there, if that's like a for life thing. Because I would like to have a low carb tortilla. I'm not gonna lie. Like I would like to have a normal taco with a low carb wrap. So um we'll see what she says about that. Um your life chat set you apart from other. Thank you, sunshine. That's so sweet. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for stopping in. Cellular fiber. Yeah, there's a bunch of things you could subtract. Like you can subtract sugar alcohols, like in those keto ice creams, you subtract all that sugar alcohol. Um, there's a bunch of stuff that you can you can weasel your way down to no carb bread, but I'm gonna have to ask her what the dealio is on that. Um, yes, the puppies are getting anxious because I've been sitting here for an hour. All right, I think I answered everything. Any last minute questions before I go? Also, let me know how often do you guys want to chat like this? Because now that I'm not doing like weekly updates, I'm going to do every 2 weeks, just because there's really not that much to talk about. So there won't be a video this week. I can give you a heads up. I've lost 2 pounds almost. I think tomorrow I should lose 2 pounds. So, um, best advice you could give from what you know now. Take every day, day by day. It's worth it in the end. Even if like you're miserable 1 hour, just focus on the cause, why you're doing it, why you want to be healthier, and then the weight is the side effect, obviously. Um, what do you do for snacks? Okay, so I think we talked. Oh, you just got here. I don't really eat snacks, so um, I kind of do 5 to 6 little meals a day. So every meal I have at least has 10 grams of protein, and that gets me. And I still do a protein shake um, in the morning, so that there is half my protein. Um, but I like a lot of lunch meat, yogurt, things like that. Those I guess would technically be my snacks. Just find things with a lot of protein. Just watch out on the yogurts. They all have um, hidden sugars. The only one I have is the Too Good. The Too Good is the only one that has a little bit of sugar. It's like 2 or 3 grams of sugar. So those are the ones that I buy. And I think it has like 12 or 13 grams of protein. So for a little tiny cup, like it's totally worth it. Okay. Whatever works best for your schedule. Yeah, I mean, the weekends are the best. Maybe I do every other week, like the weeks I don't post an update. That could work. We have like 2 monthly chats. That would be fun. I do Dan and yeah, I did. Michelle, I was doing the light and fit Greek yogurt, but then when I had to like get my carbs in check, there were like 9 or 10 carbs and I didn't want to give up my other things just to eat a yogurt. So the Two Goods had like a lot less carbs. Um, any sagging skin so far? Not on my stomach. My boobs are gone though. Like goodbye. They're not really like sagging yet, but I can tell if I lose once I lose like 10 more pounds. We'll have to figure that one out together because I don't know. That is uncharted territory. Have you tried sushi? Not yet. I'm very I've been very tempted to buy some, but it's I don't want to do the rice yet. I think I would have to go to a place and see if they could do like um, rice-free sushi. Um, I've done like my fake sushi. I don't know did I make a video? Yeah, I made a video on that where I used cauliflower rice and like I used obviously it's not sticky rice, but cauliflower and I mixed it with cream cheese, a cucumber roll. Yeah. As long as it doesn't have rice in it, I would be up for it, but I think I would have to go like I can't buy the prepackaged stuff just cuz there's so many carbs. Um I've been watching you for a while and will continue. I had my surgery on June 7th. Oh, you're pretty new. Post up to well, it's June. My days are all screwed up. A couple months, right? Exciting. Has your relationship with food changed? I would say so, but I did a lot of that, like, mental work. I don't know, Sharpie, you're fine. A lot of that mental work pre-surgery, so I knew I was gonna have to change my ways. Um oh, they switched it out for you? Oh, I need to find a place that'll do that for me. Cause then, yeah, I'm going for sushi. Jolie, are you still here? We gotta go for sushi. Yes, it's definitely changed. Before I was very food driven, obviously. That's how I got to, 3, whatever. Like anytime I would go out, I would find an excuse basically to go get fast food or go. I wasn't like a volume eater. I was a bad choice eater. Um, any excuse to get some sort of fast food, burgers, fries, things like that. Um, so now, like if I was out today and running errands and stuff like that. I had my water with me. I made sure I had a protein drink like before I left, and I didn't feel the need. I mean, the small stomach helps you, like you're not physically hungry, but I don't find myself like craving that stuff anymore once your diet kind of evens out um, and is like healthy, I guess. um, instead of rice, it's wrapped in very thin cucumber. All right, I have to look up my local sushi place and see if they do things like that. Because there's only one around here. I mean, we're in the Midwest, it's not like the sushi capital of the world. So, cauliflower rice, does it taste good? It tastes like whatever you season it with. So, if you season it well, then yeah, it's going to taste good. So, I usually either, when I do sushi rice, um, I just mix it with cream cheese, salt, a little bit of um oh, Michael Scott's here. Okay, that's a block. How do you do this? Goodbye. Okay. Um Sushi rice. Okay, where's that going? Cream cheese, rice wine vinegar, a little bit of like fake sweetener, and that like makes it sticky. Um so that's what that tastes like. Or I'll do like cauliflower fried rice. I haven't done that yet. I think I'll make that for a um, like a meal prep video. But you just do that with veggie soy sauce, that kind of thing. But yeah, it tastes like whatever you season it with. Really, Michael. I love The Office too, but no, no, no. You have to go, sir. All right. Did you have hunger during your pre-op diet? Yes. Thank you for watching, Jesse. Yeah, I had hunger the first 3 days, I think. There are trolls everywhere on YouTube, Cindy. I was shocked that it took an hour to get one. um, where were we going? Oh, here we go. Hunger. Yes, the third day pre-op diet was the worst because you still have a large stomach, but you're not feeding it. What you're what you're used to. After day 4, um, it got easier, and by like the day before surgery, I was barely hungry at all. So it will get easier, but the first couple days are rough. Hi, Anna. Welcome, welcome. We're just wrapping up here, I think, but I'll save this if you want to go back and rewatch. Chicken broth and cauliflower to increase tasting with the seasoning. Oh, like cauliflower? I mean, yeah, whatever you add to it is what it's going to taste like. It's bland, like on its own. Um, but yeah, whatever you add to it. I think what is it? Green Giant has yeah, you have to cook it for sure. Green Giant has like the steam ones, so those are easy. I usually buy the ones at Trader Joe's. They're a little bit cheaper. But yeah, just cook it in a pan, throw some oil or whatever you're going to use, and season your heart away. You heard that brown rice was okay to have. Um, my dietitian told me no rice right now. I mean, it's a whole grain, so obviously that's going to be better than white rice down the line. At least for me right now, I'm gonna stick away or stay away from the rice. Um, yeah, it's definitely all about how you cook it. Can I call you Deaconess? It's a very long I don't know what your name is, but yes, thank you for watching the meal prep. I love making them. I can call you Deacon if that's fine, or Deaconess. I have said if you can get through the 10-day pre-op and then the first 3 days, you can do anything. Yes, ma'am. Donna. Hello, Donna. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. Because I will forget. Okay. Yeah, Cindy. Yeah, the pre-op is definitely hard. All right, let's see. Oh, maybe you answered this question. Amy hair loss. Yeah, we talked about it a little bit, just a tiny bit. Oh, bye, Regina. Thanks for watching. And your name has my name in it, so I love you even more. um, yeah, just a little bit of hair loss, I think. Nothing crazy, but it's going there. All right, I think everyone's leaving, so I think we're gonna wrap it up for today. We'll definitely do this. I'll have to look at my schedule and see what the next kind of like 2-week time frame looks like, but I'll definitely let you know in a next video when we're gonna go live again. This was fun. Thank you all for watching. Um, and if you want to keep chatting, just follow me on Instagram. Um, I'm always in there chatting away, so I have no issues with that. And I'll try to save this. I should be able to. I said I was going to. So thanks everyone. Have a good night. Happy Sunday. And tomorrow's work again. Ugh. No fun. No fun. All right. Bye everyone. See you later.